Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Radco. I'm James Alvarado. It's the end of the week. Let's talk about some music. Crotchless himself, Imaginarium Revisited. I get some light bonobo vibes as well as some Massive Attack on this one, which is good company to be in if you ask me. And it starts kind of slow, but the last 2/3 of this one are really good.
No.
Alright, so this next one is an indie rock release from the band Heinz called Leave Me Alone. It's got the tone and the energy, but just not the songs in my opinion. If you're into the genre, I'd still say to check this one out because there are some salvageable moments in the tracks Warts and Solar Gap. The Lion's Daughter, Existence is Horror. This is a black metal release, but just barely. It takes a lot of cues from other genres the way a band like Agalloch does, but with a different result for sure. I hear a lot of Pantera and Sepultura-esque groove metal influence, which I love the use of, and they've got almost as nasty and gruff of a sound as bands like Dragged into Sunlight or Generation of Vipers, but the guitars have the melodic sensibility of pallbearer stuff. I'm a fan.
No.
Quilt, Plaza. This is a psych rock and indie rock band out of Boston. There are a handful of great songs on here. I get some St. Vincent on the track Roller, and I really like the track Hissing My Plea. I just found the album to be a little uneven, as I wasn't enjoying the tracks that didn't feature member Anna Roshinsky's vocals as much as the tracks that did. Brainchild, This is an EP release from a post-punk band out of Arizona. They sound a lot like Interpol and early 2000s indie pop with the processing on the vocals. I don't think it's the most groundbreaking stuff or anything, but the songs are great, and I keep returning to it.
No.
Dakim's Soap. On paper and conceptually, this is an album I'd love for its use of electronica, instrumental hip-hop, trip-hop, and experimental sounds. And for those things, it's probably still going to end up on a playlist or two of mine this year. But as I sit down and listen to a record, it just didn't hold my attention the way I wanted it to. Colorful Kid, Weird Years. This is an emo release that, although I have a few gripes with on the production side of things, I liked a lot. I think it was mixed just a little too muddy. The bass can get a little overwhelming at times when I really want to hear more of the guitars and the vocals. But this band puts together some really great songs with some 90s alt-rock influence, as well as some prog, coming off like Coheed at times for me. The vocals are a highlight as well. They do some really creative things with their harmonies and generally fit a good hook into every track.
No.
Alright, this last one, Ignite, A War Against You. I can see why this band has such a strong following in the hardcore realm, and I dig more than a few tracks on here too. It's just a little too after-school special to me, I guess. It feels just too ham-fisted in the delivery of its message, even for hardcore. So those are my thoughts on this week's listening. What have y'all been listening to? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you disagree with what I've said about any of these releases. You can tweet me at radco, Instagram, same thing, Snapchat, same thing, Facebook, radco, or check out radcompany.com. Email me at contact@radcompany.com. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.